will be featuring Sheet 3, the teams Granite and Bowling Green. Granite skip is Elle, Beau, and the Bowling Green skip is Mary Glowacki. We're glad they and their teams could join us here this afternoon on the East Coast of the U.S. and the continent. Hello, this is Leah Hoover reporting from Broomstones Curling Club live at the USWCA, home of the 66th annual National Bonspiel. Looking forward to these 4 games, to this slate, 4 sheets here at Broomstones, and we have a cold ice house and a warm room. We're all set. We have, for the lineup this afternoon, we are featuring the game on Sheet 2, the Red Rock rink from Seattle, from the Granite Club, skipped by Beau. And the Bowling Green team, skipped by Mary Glowacki. The team, which you'll see from your camera on your laptop or your desktop or your smartphone, wearing the dark pink. They're the team from Seattle, and there's the vice, Susan Booth. She actually just threw her stone. So currently we have the Yellow Rock. Oh, okay. No worries. We'll just give you the play-by-play, and we'll soon have the video with you. We sometimes have audio, sometimes video, and most of the time both. For right now, I'll just call the game for you. So we have the second from the team throwing the Yellow Rocks. That's Bowling Green. That's Martha Mozzarella. She is finished throwing her stone. She's going for takeout on the, well, I think she thought on the red or the yellow for the nose hit, but she actually had an angled shot. So red is still in the house, sitting 1. That was Vice Susan Booth, who you saw just scurrying down the rink, so sheet, so she could be in touch with her skip, Elle, Beau, and figure out what their strategy is for this shot. So the lead and the second have done their skip a favor, and to keep on time, they usually do the very courteous gesture of you line up or you set up the skip stones. Okay, they are actually in really good communication here. They're talking and they're saying, let's switch sides. They like the right-hand side better. They say they can see them a little bit more clearly. Skip Beau is delivering. Very nice form. She is really standing nice and low. Takes a on ice close-up and personal view. The Vice Martha saying sweep, sweep, sweep. They held that. Nice. Hit and a roll, as we call it. Hit and a flop. No scores up yet. We just started the first end about 12 or 14 minutes ago. Most Vices are throwing their rocks and skips as well. So, okay, the Glowacki team, skipped by Mary Glowacki, setting up for their rock 7-8. They're yellow. They probably want to take that red one over there and see if they can sit. If it curls enough, they'll come around and be able to either hit and stay or hit and a little flop right in there. Just a little flop right in. Let's see what Mary can do with this one. The front end staying off of it. jogging down, nose hit, a middle flop jet. Oh, beautiful shot. Gallery likes the shot. The shot. Lots of applause and some oohs and ahs from the gallery. Okay. Right below me is the hack for sheet 2. The second and the vice have the red stone for Skip Elle Beau all set up. Here she comes. On the ice. She says she only has 8 years curling experience, but she looks very sure on her feet. And their vice Susan Booth has 37 years experience. Wow. Total combined, the teams have that's 37 and 20. 57 years experience. So they all know what they're doing. Okay, the Skip Stones. Looks like she wants to draw in around the west side, the left side. She has the intern. She's by that lead rock. And she's bringing it in, bringing it in. She will just sit right to that yellow stone. Nice shot from Skip Elle Beau. She's sitting second. Yellow's still shot rock, but red is 2 and 3, as we say. Okay, Skip Mary Glowacki from Toledo. She's an architect in her day job. She's got 30 years experience of curling. She's coming on down the rink. Their team total has 69 years of curling experience. But actually, it's the first time they've ever curled as a team, I guess. Her other 3 team members are actually curling at the second event at the Senior National Bonspiel. So, yes, lots of experience here. Okay, so here's Mary with her Yellowstone delivery. Her last rock and the last rock of the end. Looks like she wants to bring it in, or draw, to take 2 if she can. In front and staying off of it, it looks like it's a little heavy. Will she sit for 2? Oh, she'll sail right on through. So, the yellow rock team, Team Mary Glowacki, she puts up 1. They're on the board. For those of you who are new to curling, you may or you may not know that it's the vices who have the role and the responsibility of being the scorers and the counters. They judge the rocks in the house. They stand over top and they give it their best visual analysis to see which rock and or rocks are closer and closest. They might score anything from 0 to 1 to an 8-ender for 8. Those are rare. Usually we see 2s and 3s. And then after they're done with the scoring in the house, the team that earns the points puts that score up on the scoreboard. So Yellow Rock team Glowacki had the hammer. Indeed, they came through with 1. So they have honors. They shoot first, and now Red Rock team Elle Beau, they will have the hammer in this end. Okay. So Ruth Brown, the lead, and actually she's from Columbus Grove. She's been curling for 6 years, and she slid that rock nicely into the 12-foot. Red Rock skip Elle Beau is calling her lead, Barb Thompson. Looks like a center guard. No, looks like she wants to take that out. Well, the Red Rock is in the house, so that is legal. Yellow Rock second, Martha Mozzarella. She indeed is from Bowling Green. She's been teaching for 13 years. She's a prof, a retired prof. Maybe she taught at Bowling Green or at or at OSU or the Ohio University, but likely Bowling Green. Anyhow, she places a nice stone, a long guard, just about a foot and a half away from the red rock. She's not quite on the leftmost sweep line. And here's second Claire Bonin. She's actually from Montreal, Quebec. Currently resides in Seattle. And she's a project manager. Been curling for 5 years, and Barb has Claire has a lovely delivery. Let's go just before that hog line, as the rules state. The front end's really working it. Really working it. Looks like Skip Elle Beau wants this stone into the house. She'll be all over the 8-foot. Just beyond the tee line. Nice shot. Okay, now we have Vice Leslie Cook in the hack. She's from Euclid, Ohio. Love that name, Euclid. E-U-C-L-I-D, Euclid, Ohio. And she's a grandmother. She's been curling for 20 years. And she likes to fly around the USA with her husband, a pilot. She's flying down the sheet now. Her rocks really are. There's a takeout. Lovely shot there, Leslie. Nice shot. Elle Beau, Skip from the Granite Club, throwing red rocks, is asking her her vice. Yes, I think that's her vice. Oh no, sorry, that's her second, Claire Bonin, to throw these rocks. Claire, as I mentioned, has been curling for 5 years. So there it is. It looks like it's a takeout laden game. The vice, Susan and lead Barb are sweeping the rock to get it straight. Yes, she indeed kept that straight, and she, as we say, she stuck around for a counter. Okay, Mary is asking her second, Martha Mozzarella, to take that one out. This has been a game of give and take out. Shot, it's coming in nicely. Will she just nudge? Oh, near miss. Oh, they're talking about the communications. Good for the sweepers and the skip to stay in touch, because now there's an opening, and as we say, an opportunity. Well, fortunately, the rocks are split, which will be to the advantage of Team Beau as opposed to Team Glowacki, but let's see what the second Claire Bonin can do for her skip Elle Beau. The hog line. Nice rock. It's curling right now. Right now, yes. They want it to curl in. They want it to tuck in behind. It's just on the center line. This will definitely be tee line, even back at the house. Now, for you sports fans who aren't certain, when the stone crosses the tee line, which is that line that runs perpendicular to all the center lines and to the length of the sheet, that's called the tee line. And once the opposing team's rock crosses that tee line, then the opposing skip may sweep that rock, but they indeed are not able to sweep that line until it crosses. There you see Elle Beau, she got right on that rock. Once it crossed the tee line, you're not allowed to until it does cross. Okay, skip, Susan Booth is in the hack. She's from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. I'm from Canada, and actually our producer Randy's also from Canada, and Amy was born in the States, but you were born in the States, but she has lived in Canada for years, and now she's back in the Boston area. But anyhow, So we have the three folks from the north here bringing you your live cast. And Susan Booth, who as we mentioned is from Moose Jaw, but she now lives in the Auburn area. She places the shot nicely in there. Okay, so lefty up. This is Leslie Cook. She's the vice from the Bowling Green team. She, yes, is the gal from Euclid. She's bringing it down. Looks like she wants to draw it in, but if this curls in enough, she may sit to this backboard. Oh, once again, her shot's gone right through. That's too bad. Leslie, you were right on the line there. Just a little too much weight. Okay, here is Susan Booth, our retired prison guard with 37 years experience. Well, I guess up in Moose Jaw, there's not much else to do besides curls, so you might as well. Okay, so the red rock that Susan threw is just inching its way in. 12 foot, 8 foot, 4 foot, just shy of right on the button. Yes. So red is counting. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's Mary Glowacki, and she's wearing a skirt. It's a kilt type skirt. And she's bundled up, stay warm. And she resides in Toledo, been curling for 30 years, and a seasoned skip here. She likes to ride bikes, and she does the MS Bike to the Bay. This is her 25th year. Well, good for her. So she's an athlete year-round. She has just thrown a rocket down the ice. Her front end is running to keep up. The device is saying, curl, 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 talking to those rocks. No, it was just a wing edge, and that was all they got out of that one. Now, Team Glowacki has worn their red for Valentine's Day today. They have some red accessories, socks and scarves and sleeves and such. It's nice. I like to see them all in the theme and the spirit of the day. And Team Beau is wearing, once again, there's some of that bright, hot, shocking pink. It's really nice. She has the hammer. There you go. A nice little tack up. She's right on the button and sitting 5. Okay, can Team Bowling Green and the skip Mary Glowacki come in with a double take-up? That's the question. Her vice, Lisa Cook, is holding the broom. He's asking her for a clockwise turn. It's sitting 5, so Yellow Rock Team Bowling Green definitely wants to well, sit shot would be the ultimate goal, but definitely to cut them down. This is Mary's last rock. She's in the hack. She's on the broom. Let's see what the weight is. The front end seems to be running a little bit. It's on the... Yep. Get on it now, ladies. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. It's going to... 1. She cleared out 1 from the back, and she is now sitting shot. About 2 inches. But we're not sure for how long. Maybe to the count of 2 minutes. Okay, once again, your vice, Susan Booth, holding the broom for her skip, Elle. Elle's in the hack. She likes to clean off her stone, make sure there's no hairs or nothing that will pick the rock, as we say, to pick it and make it all of a sudden make a left or right turn. Okay, Mary has a nice rock coming down. Curl, curl. It'll hit the yellow one, yes. Oh, the yellow stays in, but red sits 1 for sure, 2 and 3. Okay, the vices are looking them over. Maybe they'll have a little measurement. Well, definitely red scores 1. Oh, they score 3. That's what we thought. Yes. Okay, nice hand. They came right back. Hey, so you're listening to the live webcast from in Wayland, Mass. This is your webcaster, Leah Hoover. Let's give you a little update here on all 4 rinks. Rink 1, we have Schaefer versus Wellington. Schaefer, Red Rocks, Wellington, the yellow stones, and they have finished one end, and Schaefer's ahead 2-1. Sheet 2, you know about. That's our featured game, Lebeau versus Glowacki, and they are at 3-1. Sheet 3, we have Szymaszek versus Maier, and they are also throwing the rocks for the third end, and that's a close game, 2-1. Fourth sheet is Neighbor versus Standard. Standard is throwing yellow rocks, and currently it's Team Neighbor throwing the red rocks wearing the pink shirts. We actually featured them on the game on Thursday. So that's your recap. It's just early on in the 2 o'clock draw. We've been curling now for about 30-35 minutes. The teams all enjoyed a lovely hot lunch. They warmed up, they refueled, and they're back out on the ice. Okay. Team Beau had the hammer and they scored 3, so they threw first rocks. Their first rock is indeed in the house, and the yellow team just breezed one by. So now we have 1 red rock in the house for Team Beau, and Skip Elle standing very confidently. Oh, she just moved herself just a little bit right. She wants the out turn, the counterclockwise turn from her lead, Bob Thompson. Okay, she's across the hack, or the hog line. Looks like she's playing a little tap back. Just a little raise, a little nudge, we like to say, just to promote her own rock. Oh, that's a lovely center guard. Lovely center guard. Okay, now we have the second shot from lead Ruth Brown, who hails from Columbus Grove, Ohio. She's been curling for 6 years. It's like her skip is calling a takeout. Yes. Yes, and Barb, as we say, she put a little extra something on that. Let's see if the sweepers can keep it straight. Can they hold it? It's falling off a little. It's falling off a little, but she'll get 1. She'll peel 1. Well, oh, no peels there. Yeah, you know, you're right, Randy. It was a little bit late for a takeout. She needed a little more mustard on that one. Yeah. Well, leads are used to draws and to guards. Here we go. Here's the second Claire. Oh, is this our second? No, it's the 2, 4, 6. Yes. 8 years. Right. Well, she could do right. Drawing, right. Right.
And so you can, why go around the road when you just
front, right, that's right, yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. She's only played for eight years, and so she, she would have played the free guard zone. That's right, but she has her time. Right, yeah. More rocks into play that way if you have the free guard zone. Keep more rocks in. Well,
through the 70s and 80s. And today you never
see that, no. Well, or rarely, yeah, not as much. Right. Hey, here's our second Claire Bonin. Yes, just throwing her second shot. Looks like she wants to just draw one right in and right behind that rock that is now sitting. It's curling. It's curling in. No, she's just going. Yeah. Last time too, you could tell. And rocks into play. Well, this might have to do with the rankings for the next game. I mean, if she was a winner and there's a formula with points for, points against, ends won, ends lost, etc., then she might be saying to herself, well, we need to win ends and have some points on the board. So, well, we'll see what Elle. Well, we are still early in the game, and we're not quite yet sure of all of the tricks which the skips have in their curling bag, but we'll see what they can come up with. Okay, here is the vice, Susan Booth. Ready. Looks like this will be a tap back. Look at the ice which skip Elle Beau has asked her for. It's ice slow. There's a... She wants a guard. She wants a long guard in order to shore up, save her two shots there. Yep. Well, Susan's been curling for 37 years. She's had a lot of experience and likely has skipped, obviously, as a vice. It says that the back end, which is Susan and Elle, your vice and your skip, are actually in their home club. They're winning in their league play, so they have played well together in their league and here. Okay, now we have the yellow. Yep, nice shot there from the Bowling Green team. Nice shot. They took out that counter. So yellow's now sitting one. Possibly two. Yep, it's still early. Still early. Elle Beau is calling her skip once again for a takeout. See if she can get rid of one or even both of those yellow rocks. A release and a nice delivery. The sweepers are on it. The front end's really working. There it is, nicely done. And a little bit of a roll, no, just a tap. Tap, but no roll. And that's okay. think this. We always hope that the skips, you know, are watching all these little nuances and watching how the ice swings and watching the curl. Here we go. It's Yellowstone's heading down 1-2. Will she get her desired outcome? That was a backdoor way to come in, but I think red is still shot. So viewers, you know, you'll see on the left-hand side of your screen is the shot of the overhead camera onto the house at the far end. Yeah. Yep. They needed, as Rennie's saying, just to have a little more oomph on it and not be quite so narrow, not quite so skinny. But they're in there. And Elle seems quite adept just from her first end that we saw it. She's cozying those stones right in there. So we'll see what they have in store. It looks like they might want to do a little raised tap back. Okay. No, I think they're looking to tap back there. They're red, or this, it's a bit light, maybe just to guard it. I don't know. It's looking a little light. Will they sit to it? They'll sit right to it. There it is, yep. Here was just a little tap. Okay, yellow skip stones. Yellow skip stones from Mary. She wants to, what's her call? She wants to nudge her yellow one just 2 inches closer. But from the ice she's getting, she might be calling a little bit more aggressive shot there. Looks like she wants some speed on it. I don't know. We'll see what she has in mind. Yeah, you see. But definitely with the ice and the speed, that's not a draw around or a little tap. She wants to move something. Curl in, has to curl, has to come back 2 more inches. Come on. Right on by. She missed that. It was a little too heavy for that shot, and I think she was a little wide of the broom. Let's go over to the screen and we can get a better look. So red is sitting 1, yellow 2, and then red 3 and 4. So skip Elle Beau is in the hack, and vice Susan Booth is the broom set for her quite confidently, and it looks like they're asking for a draw in, a long draw. They want to get behind that pack, that wall that seems to have gathered at the top of the 12-foot there. Front end is ready. They have their timers. There, it looks like she has a little more on this time. That's good. And they're talking and communicating, saying no, weight's good. The vice is saying line's good, let it curl. Will it come in? No one's touching it, so it definitely has the weight. There. Okay, now it's curling. Curl in. Well, she shot rock. Just maybe a foot or two too heavy, but yeah, it just wouldn't come in. Okay, so to keep the game moving along, the lead and the second, they put the skip stone at the hack for her. Just saves, 5 or 10 or 20 seconds, and these are timed games. 75 minutes per team, plus, the occasional timeout. So the game takes about 2.5 hours, and every second you can save is definitely to the advantage. Okay, here we have skip Mary Glowacki throwing her final rock, third end. Yep, she is sitting second, but not shot stones. So she needs to get in. It looks like she wants to bounce off of that back one and nick in, but I think she's a little wide. Let's have a look. She stops. She scores one. Okay, so Team Glowacki from Bowling Green had the hammer. Indeed, they scored one more. They'll take it. They're just inching along. So it's now 3-2 for the Beau rink from Seattle, Washington. They play out of the Granite Curling Club. Elle, Beau, Susan Booth, Claire Bonin, and Barb Thompson. Glad they're here with us this afternoon in beautiful Wayland, Massachusetts. What do I see? What is doing outside? Well, it's not really shining too much. The sun's not shining too much. It's just sort of gray and overcast, but it's not snowing or raining, and that's a good thing because we had enough last night. Okay, Skip Mary is in the house. Her lead, Ruth Brown's in the hack, and they are ready to roll on fourth end. These teams are great at turning around the end really quickly. You can tell they've practiced this. They've played either as pairs or as a team long enough, and just play the sport long enough to know they need to get set in the hack, not chit-chat in between, not be worrying about roles or responsibilities which aren't theirs. Let the Vices score, and they get set in the hack and drink of water to refresh themselves, and that's it. So here they go. Quick turnaround. We finished 3 ends on sheet 2. The featured game is Beau versus Glowacki, and Beau leads 3-2. And she has the hammer this round. So here comes her lead, Barb Thompson. Looks like she wants to put up a guard. Elle, Beau in the last end didn't really want to play the guard rule, but it seems she's playing that now. Or not the guard rule, the guard tactic. The guard tactic. Okay, Mary's calling for her lead, Ruth, to play the come around. Okay, Ruth's in the hack. Nice shot. It looks like she wants to come around. Yes, she's playing that shot, and the front end is just doing a little slow jog in order to keep up with it, so it definitely has some weight. Yes, lots of weight. Oh, nice try, Ruth, but your shot went all the way through. So now, Skip Elle, Beau, Red Rocks we'll call her lead Barb Thompson. That same thing. And she's asking her to do it on the other side of the ice, on the other side of the house. Left side as opposed to Ruth's, which was down the right side last time. Maybe it made a little slower out here, and it might curl a little more. Because the right side, it is not curling. Straight as an arrow. Okay, they're just sweeping to clean. Looks like it's coming in. Okay, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Yes. 12 foot, 8 foot. Biting just the 4. Nice job, ladies. Really nice job. High fives and boom taps to all. Martha, the second for Bowling Green. Winning her shot down here. It looks like she wanted to come around, but looks like she's going to flash off of one of those and crash it. Maybe that's the shot that the Skip wanted, to get rid of one of those guards. If so, that was a good idea, because now it opens it up. You know, you can't take out houses in the, or sorry, rocks in the house unless there's a channel for you to get by and get through. So she definitely cleared the path, cleared the track. Here comes Shaq. Okay. Team Granite. Second Claire Bonnet in the hack. She delivers. Skip Elle is saying, no, hold off, hold off. Floating nicely in. It's definitely T-line, as we say, it's all there. She might just go right out of the house. Indeed. For you more novice curling spectators, the skip is allowed to brush the opponent team's stone once it crosses the T-line. Usually they want to sweep it at that point so that rock sails right out of the house, can't count, and it even goes out of the playing area. The back of the house is, it touches the T-line, or sorry, no, it touches the back line. Same thing, that rock sailed right through. Okay, so the ladies need to get a little more control of what that fast seam is, that fast channel there on the left-hand side. So now the Granite Club from Seattle. Their second Claire Bonnet is in the hack. She's receiving the call from Skip Beau, saying nice draw weight. Yeah, it looks like she wants to split it. She wants this to curl on the left side. Maybe be a little bit of a guard and blocker out there. Just to build that wall, that fortress. Elle seems to like to do that. She brings the first shot in and then sets up her guard. This shot might be a little heavy. It's on the 12-foot, 8-foot, T-line, back 8. So now red's coming too. From Bowling Green. Martha has just rolled her rock. Nice shot, Martha. Right in, back of the 8-foot. And she is buried, as we say. She is well covered up and she's buried. There's a line here, yellow, red, yellow, where the red is sitting shot rock and the yellow at the back of the house is sitting number 2. Skip Elle from Salem, Massachusetts. She's a local girl who was born here, but now she lives up west in Seattle in Snohomish, I think is the way you would say that. Not Squamish, Snohomish, yes, from Washington State. I'm certainly glad they made the trek all the way across the continent, from one side of the country to the other, from saltwater to saltwater. So, Vice, Susan Booth has thrown her first stone, and the front end is really working hard. Someone's crossing the hog line. How far will it come in? Elle's asking them to stay with it. Stay with it. Just on the back of the 4-foot. There's a little backstop there in the yellow rock. Skips love those rocks at the back of the house. Well, some love them. Usually the team that is throwing loves them. So you can use it like a backboard, sort of in basketball, to bounce other shots off, or just as a backstop. So if your shot's a little heavy, well, those rocks make it look good. Hey, Vice Leslie Cook. She's just thrown her shot for the Bowling Green team. It looks like she's going to have a nose hit. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Yep, and she has hit the red rock out far enough. It's close. Whose shot? I'm just going to stand up, walk over to the overhead camera. Yellow. From my angle here, it looks like yellow is indeed shot rock. Just by a little bit, maybe an inch or so. That rock is soundly in the 8 foot, might be a hair over the 4 foot, while the red shot is, or stone, is indeed fully into the 8 foot, that red ring. Okay, we are live from Broomstones Curling Club, Wayland, Massachusetts, bringing you the 66th annual U.S. Women's Curling Association National Bonspiel. We're enjoying the friendly competition here. This is sort of the last set of the playdowns, if you will, and after these games, all the teams will be ranked and they'll be slotted into their flights. A, B, C, D, or the first, second, third, and fourth flights. That will take place later this evening. There'll be games here at Broomstones through, I believe there's an 8 or an 8:30 draw this evening, and then we start again on Saturday, and then the final Sunday at 8 a.m. and 12 noon. Okay, a little recap here. Sheet 1, we have Schaefer versus Schaefer Red Rocks is ahead 4-0 over Team Wellington. Then we have, of course, our feature game on sheet 2, as I mentioned, Beau versus Glowacki, and Beau is currently up 3-2, but it's a really close game, and actually Red is sitting 1. We'll see how this one winds up. Sheet 3, we've got Szymaszek versus Maier, and they are tied even at 2s. And then we have sheet 4. Red Rocks neighbor are ahead 6-3 over the Yellow Rocks of Standard. So some reasonably close games here. Sheet 1, Yellow Rocks Wellington need to score a couple. But I am sure they will, because these are long games. We've got a full 10 ends. Each team gets 75 minutes. That's an hour and a quarter. So times 2, there's 2.5 hours, and then with some timeouts and a rest break. I think the breaks are after end number 7. So it usually takes about 2.5 hours to play. Okay, back live to sheet number 3. Skip team, or the team skipped by Elle, Beau. They're from the Granite Club in Seattle, Washington, are ahead 3-2 over the team from Wayland, skipped by Glowacki. They're throwing in 4th end, back down our way to the near house. Skip Mary is in the hack, getting ready. Looks like her vice, Leslie's calling to take him, because the Red Rock is sitting 1. Front end, the lead and the second are trotting on down. Yep, it's a little too heavy, and it will indeed miss the shot. She's in there for second. Pardon me. Yep, she's in for second. But Red has the hammer. And they indeed want to sit to their rock. A little nudge if it's back there. Took away the double, so she moves hers back a foot and sits on the yellow, and we all lined up. It's like passengers waiting for a bus. Click, 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 and see what the next shot can do. But it looks like Elle, Beau, for her last rock, just has to draw in a count. Cleaning it off. good, looks good. Vice Susan Booth is just sizing it up. Yep, she's got it. She's got it. She has her two. To red, and they now lead 5-2. Sorry, yes, 5-2 at the end of the fourth. They scored, so they indeed will have honors at first row, and yellow will have the hammer. So it's 3 o'clock here in Eastern Standard Time in Wayland, Massachusetts. Happy to bring you the live webcast coverage of the 66th annual USWCA National Bonspiel, live from Wayland, Massachusetts, just up from the Mass Pike, as we call it. Exit 20, we're about 20 miles west of the city center, downtown Boston. Okay, team with the pink shirts, throwing red rocks. They're off to a good start, and the front end, the lead, Barb Thompson, has a nice rock. It looks like the skip is called for a guard, and the skip is actually rushing out. Yep, all 3 sweepers on that rock. Nice job there, Barb. It's just over the hog line. It's a nice long guard. Okay, lead Ruth Brown, who has 6 years of experience. She's the curler coming to us from Columbus Grove in Ohio. They're all from right around the Toledo area. It's just south of the Michigan border. And just at the very end of Lake Erie and the start of the Detroit River. Oh, and it looks like it's going to sail right through there. Well, she'll have one more rock to try that out. Okay, up again is Barb Thompson. Yep, Elle, the skip, is calling the rock for the shot to be just tucked in behind that lead star. Because Elle has actually switched it up the way she plays. In the first end or two, she had rocks on the house, and then she put up guards, and now she has up the guards, and she'll call for the rocks in the house. Just to keep the opponent on their toes. Toes and not on their heels. Thanks to our technical support here from Amy. She's a member here at Broomstones. Myself, we actually curl on Thursday evenings in the ladies' league, the Griffin League, and she's quite savvy with the tech elements here, and she is doing just a great job of bringing you the live webcasting from the lofty perch up here on the second floor of Broomstones. Thank you, Amy. Okay, yellow rocks. Zooming down the sheet ahead of us, it looks like they're trying for a takeout. Mary Glowacki's trying for the takeout, and she's got it. Not much of a roll on that, so the shot's pretty exposed. We have at our club for the week and for this 4-day tournament a really wide range of curlers in age, in their experience in curling. We have some, I think the most experience I've seen is 43 years. That's a lot. Lots in their 30s, but still lots in single digits, 5s and 6s. I think the lowest I've seen is a 5, which makes sense really, is because if you're at this level and you're willing to travel and you've even had some of your own sort of in your club play downs, you know, you've likely been playing for a few years. So I would estimate, just looking at these sheets, the average is probably somewhere in the teens. As I say, one lady has 43 years, and I've seen a 37. The rest are all in the teens for the most part. So there's some very curling savvy Americans out there. That's great. All right, the Yellow Rock from Martha Mozzarella. Skip Mary is hoping she'll collide. Yes, indeed she did, with one of the Red Rocks. So the house is empty. It's up for grabs, ladies. Let's see who can take it. Elle has center guard to work with, so she's going to ask her second Claire Bonin to come around and draw it right to the button. I know in Briar in Canada, it's the Ford draw to the button contest. there are no such competitions here for cars, anyhow. I don't know things later on, but here she comes. Nice shot by Claire Bonin, right on the button. Nice shot, Claire. Yes, a little applause from the crowd. Mary calls a takeout on the left or the right side. Hopefully she's watched the swing in the ice. It's going about 3 feet, maybe 4. That'd be a lot. Definitely no 5-foot swings here. But with the right weight, one can indeed get it to curl 4 feet. A little shout out to my friend Pam, who's watching this live webcast from the foothills in Colorado, from Dillon, Colorado. Shout out to Pam, who curls in the club in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Welcome to our webcast. Once again, the Yellowstones from Bowling Green have been sailing through the house, so Elle has another chance here. Here's Beau with her Red Rock team. Her vice is in hack. See if she can get this one tucked in behind. Or maybe a guard. Will she ask for a guard again, or will Elle do a little more aggressive and go for a couple shooters? It's a bit light. They're on it. Front end's on early. It might just trickle right into the house and just nudge the counting stone up by an inch or 2, and now she has 2 counters. They're buried. Definitely. Nice shot, Martha. Oh, sorry, Martha. Susan. Nice shot, Susan. Okay, the yellow Bowling Green team is in the hack. Vice Leslie Cook. She delivers, and she's going for some takeout, we hope. Hope she'll get rid of 1 or 2. She needs to score a couple. They're down 5-2, so if they can take a couple, they'll get them back pretty close to being in contention. Well, she peeled off, so she's out, and there are still 2 red shooters, or red counters, but they're a little less close to the button. Elle's basically in that same position. She can ask her vice to bring it right around. See if she can bury it. Susan's in the hack. Here's the shot. She lets go before the hog line. The front end, sizing up the weight. They're gauging. They're gauging. How will they do? Nope. The skip is saying no. Stay off, stay off. Okay, they're now sitting 3. That was a nice shot, Martha. You spread Martha. Susan. I'm not sure why I keep calling her Martha. Susan. Nice shot again there, Susan. The team throwing the Red Rocks is actually wearing these hot, bright pink shirts and curling jerseys, and it's great to see such bright colors and the team unity out there on the ice. The team neighbor that's curling on sheet 3 is wearing a nice peacock bluish green color, and then there's the pink from team neighbor. or sorry, Team Standard. No, it is Team Neighbor on the 4th sheet. So there's a Team Maier on the 3rd sheet and a Team Neighbor on the 4th sheet. So I'll do my best to keep those straight for you. Okay, Team Beau is up 5-2 in the 5th end, and they're looking to score a couple. They'd like to steal. I'm not sure. I'm going to look at my closed circuit TV screen here to see who's sitting. It looks like red is counting 1 and 2. So Martha or Susan is asking Elle to take that one there. And let's see if she can do that. And so Susan's holding the broom for her skip Elle. She's in the act, she delivers. Looks like she's on the broom. Weight looks pretty good for a takeout. The sweepers are holding it. Hold it, so it's nose hit, nice shot. She's exposed, but they are indeed counting 3. And as we know, curling, it's the last rocks that count, and the last rock standing. We'll see if the skip from Bowling Green, Mary Glowacki, can get in there. She's just sliding down the ice, telling her team what she wants. That's what the skips do. They come on down and they report in the result of their conference, and they're strategizing with their vice to see if they can relay the information to the lead, into the second, to their front end, so they can help her by judging the weight. And here it is. She's on it. Mary has thrown a stone. She's by that red lead guard. Yes, and she hits a nice hit and roll. Nice hit and roll. Oh, but she doesn't stay close enough to count. She's number 2. She's just biting the inside edge of the 12. While the red team is on full share of the 8-foot. So will Elle Beau this time, will she call the draw? Will it take a round? This is her last, not the end's last rock. Mary has the hammer. Looks like Elle wants to once again draw it in there. Let's see if she can do it. Okay, here's the last rock in this end by Beau. Looks like she wants to have her front end drag it right in there. Mary from Bowling Green Yellow Rocks has one more shot. But that was Elle's last rock. This end, she's counting, and I believe they're counting 2, maybe even 3. Definitely 2 from red, and they're all just sizing up who's third shot. They always can measure if they need to be, but it does indeed look like the yellow rock is third shot, but red is sitting 1 and 2. Oh, Mary, here's your chance. Take it right down there. Either promote your yellow about a foot. You might want to tap that other red one. I don't know if she taps that other red one, the red on the just off the center line on the 8-foot might still count. So I think she's going to have to be very careful. Yep, the Red Rock team Beau is sitting 2, so Mary will want to bring her rock down and tap back her own yellow rock. She delivers. Looks like she's on the broom. Will it curl enough? Yes, ladies. Get on it, get on it. Get on it. Will it curl? Will it curl? Let it curl in. Here it comes. Don't know if she has enough for a little raise. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Nice shot. Nice way to pull it out in last rock of the end. Under pressure. Nice job, Mary. Well, you've been curling, you say, for 30 years. So we are glad you've used your experience and your talent and your knowledge, skill to bring that shot here to Broomstone. So yes, you are listening to live the webcast. This is Leah Hoover on the mic, Amy and Randy, from the second floor of Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Mass. We're the hosts, we're the honorary, the happy hosts of the 66th Annual United States Women's Curling Association National Bonspiel. There's trophies and bragging rights at stake here, ladies. After these flights, which is, or sorry, not these flights, after these games, which are sort of like round robins, in effect, the teams will be ranked based upon their wins and losses and points and such, and then they'll be slotted into flights or to rankings A, B, C, and D, or 1, 2, 3, and 4 events, and then they'll start those sort of playdowns and playoffs tomorrow on Saturday. We're underway 8 a.m. and I believe tomorrow night they curl all the way through to 8:30 p.m. And then Sunday are the finals, 8 a.m. and 12 noon. So come join us at Broomstones if you're close by or you want to make the drive into sort of eastern Massachusetts. We're only about 20 miles west of downtown Boston, sort of east of Springfield and the Worcester area. We're just off the pike. I think it's around exit 20. But just look at broomstones.com for contact information and, of course, for the directions and the map. We'd love to have you. There's no entrance fee or anything. Just come on in and enjoy the curling. There's a big screen TV up and the lounge, and you can watch the games in the warm room next to the fireplace, and or look out through the glass window on either the first or second floor and enjoy our live curling on the ice from Broomstones. Okay, so yellow fought back and they got 1 point with the hammer, and they are now trailing 5-3, and red has the hammer. So the Beau's team seems to be in control, definitely in the driver's seat, having the hammer going into the 6th end. If they can score a couple here and then hold them, they'll be in charge. But Glowacki's team, if they can steal a couple here, they'll be tied, and then it's a nothing ball game, as they say. And they'll come back, and these are the 10-end games, so it isn't over until it's over. Lots of curling left. Okay, we're back. We're live from Broomstones. We have Sheet 3 being featured this afternoon. We have the team Granite from Seattle wearing the dark pink shirts and wearing the red rocks, and we're leading 5-3 over the team from Bowling Green, Ohio. Skip Mary Glowacki, Vice Leslie Cluck, second Martha Mozzarella, lead Ruth Brown. They all hail from the Midwest, the home of the Buckeyes. And this is the first time ever I have that the Skip has played with this team. She says they needed a sub, and they got a great vice with whom they have curled, not with, but against for a while. They say that the other 3 original team members won the second event at the Senior National Bonspiel in November, so congratulations to them. Sort of the same for the Granite team, the Red Rock team. The first time they've all played together in the same team, same spiel. They have the front end has played together as has the back end, and they both enjoyed some victories. And some of they say they work in order to pay for curling. That's great. They really enjoyed the game. As I mentioned, Susan Booth has 37 years experience, and so she's definitely been on the sheet for a while. She hails from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, so no wonder she has lots of curling experience, because it's cold up there and there's really good ice. They have the curling rinks are actually much more of like a community center in the wintertime, and the game is certainly enjoyed by all. So, okay, sheet 2, we have now have the Seattle team second Claire Bonin ready to throw. Elle's asking just for a little draw. She might want them to split the house. Red's counting 3. Okay, Susan and Barb are on that rock. They're really brushing hard. They're bringing it right into the house to the 12-foot, just biting the 8-foot. There are now 4 red rocks counting, and the Skip Elle has quite wisely split them to make it more difficult for the other team to choose which rock to aim for. If you hit one, well, the other one might still be counting, and or vice versa. So that's a great tactic. Okay, we have the third, Leslie Cook, from the Bowling Green team in the hack, and she's a lefty. So the sweepers and the Skip will accommodate that. They'll adapt for that. She's throwing the counterclockwise in turn. If the front end can hold it, they'll have a nice nose hit. No, just a little off center. It hit about 6:30, 7 o'clock as opposed to 6 straight up. So she lost her shooter, but she got rid of that red rock. That was her job. She did it well. Nice job. Excellent execution. Susan Booth in the hack for a Team Granite. She once again wants to answer the call of her Skip to bring the rock in, drag it in, right in behind that front rock, and leave it as a guard. Yep, they're all out there sweeping. The Skip jumped out, and she indeed wants to leave it as a guard. Yes, she's dragging it. Will it make the 12-foot? Will it make 12-foot just a biter? No, but a really nice job. Really nice job of grabbing. Dragging it right in. I was thinking she wanted to tuck it in, but yeah, they're actually scraping the ice. I agree. I think something happened to that, and it picked and it went the other way because she aimed that Skip's broom, and that was heading left, and that rock went right. So they actually made the best of it. Definitely picked or bit something on the way. Got short, but good Skips can always use it. Okay, here's the Skip, or sorry, the vice from the Yellow Rock team. This is Leslie's Cook's shot. She's coming in for the takeout. Yep, she loses the shooter, but she does her job once again and gets rid of that rock. Okay, Elle is asking for her vice, or her third, as they're often called in the prairies. They often are called vices, and so vice or third Susan Booth is throwing a rock across the hog line. Looks like once again she wants to bring it in into the house. Front end's doing a great job of keeping it moving. Oh, same thing. They're going to sweep it over the hog line. This one will wind up in the house. Just on the 12 foot. Nice shot. Just a bite of the 8 foot over there on the on the right hand side. Red rock, right side. Red still counting 4. Yellow must think, what do we have to do? Well, you have to bring a rock in and have it stay there. That's what you have to do. Okay, we're in the 6th end for all the sheets. Yes, everyone is playing relatively consistently with their time. They're good about all their setups. They're good about the end-to-end exchange. Good about making their calls very timely and very succinctly. Most vices or skips are throwing rocks in the 6th end, so yes, they're all about on the same time schedule. Okay, the yellow rock, sheet 2, coming into the house. They got a hit and a little roll. Will it roll out? No, it stays in. So red is still counting 2 for sure. Maybe that third rock, we aren't sure. They're actually just sizing it up right now. Yes, they are strategizing. It's great. My vantage point is just right over top of the hacks on sheet 2, so not over top of the house. That's where our camera is, and I'm just backing up a little bit, sort of over the hack, over the end zone, and a bird's eye view of what the Granite team is trying to produce here on this second last shot by skip Elle. Beau. Looks like she wants to have them draw it in, bring it in. She might want them to stop up top. Let's see how much weight she has on this shot. Oh, the front end's on it, right out of her hand. They were on it early, on it quick. Bring it all the way in, ladies. Bring it all the way in. Yeah. Susan's hollering hard. I can hear them here. Right through the plexiglass. Yeah, they're counting. That's definitely a third counter. It might be a fourth counter. All depends. We'll have a look at the closed circuit. Oh. I don't want to call it might be red, but it's hard to tell with that fourth stone from our point here. The vices who do the scoring, as you may or may not know, vices are in charge of the counting and the scoring, both on ice, in the house, and on the scoreboard. So while the skip is at the end of the end, as the skip is sliding down the ice, and the lead and second are getting ready in the hack, the vice works on the scoreboard. So, okay, your skip, Mary Glowacki, her final stone. 6th end, coming down. She needs to stop. She needs that rock to stop. Will she hit on the backboard? A little nudge. Oh, yep. Oh, both go out. Nice try, Mary. Both your shooter and one which you bounced off of, your own yellow, have gone out. So red is looking to take advantage and take a commanding lead here. They have 3 rocks counting I know Elle, she'll want to stick another one in there. Why not? Take advantage of the opportunity to score that fourth. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Last rock, Elle. They're on it. She's a bit light. Gosh, I don't think she'll make it in here. Oh, they got three of them on it. She just needs to bite. I don't think so. I think she's got a foot left, but not three. Oh, she was a little light. Three. Okay, so they count three. So it's a lead, not a commanding lead. You can always come back, but that's the sixth end live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts. The 66th annual Women's National Bonspiel, USWCA National Bonspiel. The teams are having fun. They're wearing their outfits, some costumes, some lovely Scottish tams with pins. And our sheet 2 is actually playing at a really fast pace here, Amy. Look, they're all done. The rest are still counting them up, so that's good. We've chosen the right game. Sheet 2 is already on to their next end. Sheet 1 has a lot of rocks in the house there. Yes, indeed, it is 8-3 in the seventh. So they're throwing away from us this time, from the near hacks to the far house. Skip Mary, the yellow team, is brushing that red rock like crazy to see if she can get it out of the house, but she couldn't. No, just on the edge, just biting up a 12-foot. That'll work in the backstop. The course of the end, I'm sure, for someone. We'll see how the teams can capitalize against that. Hey, lead Ruth Brown's rock has a little something on it. I wonder if her skip is called a takeout. Whether she sits on the button or in the back, she'll be the shot rock. So nice shot there, Ruth. Okay, the lead from the Seattle Granite Club, Barb Thompson in the hack, ready to respond to the call from her skip, Elle. Lots of cheering downstairs. There must have been some good plays over there on the sheets 3 and 4. Yes. Okay, back to sheet 2. We have lead Barb Thompson. She's from Weymouth. She now lives in Washington. She has thrown a rock. The front end's on it. They're sweeping hard. Nice takeout. I think she'll pull that off, and she'll lose her shooter, but she will do her job and get rid of the yellow rock. Hey. Lead Ruth Brown. Hails from Ohio. She's in the hack, and she's responding to her skip's call. Get on that broom, get on the weight, draw this rock right in there. Okay, the front end is judging the weight, and the skip the line. It looked like Ruth's shot will be right in there. Yeah, nice shot, Ruth. Yes, the front end's on it. They're just going to drag it in for that last few feet. Okay, well, we are live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Mass, bringing you the USWCA 66th Annual National Bonspiel. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. It's about 3:35. We've been curling since this morning about 8 o'clock and having just a wonderful time. We are certainly glad everyone has joined us everywhere from Seattle to Ohio to up and down the eastern seaboard. Okay, the red team, Red Rocks team wearing the bright, beautiful pink sweaters is going for a takeout. Claire Bonin has it. And she's sticking around. Nice job. Nice job, Claire. Okay, our second, Martha Mozzarella. She also hails from the Bowling Green area. She's been actually curling for 13 years, Martha. And it looks like she likes to travel the world. She's been doing some traveling lately. And she's a lefty. So her team has to sometimes just recalibrate for that, just because she slides out of the hacks on the right as opposed to the hacks on the left. I'm sure they're well seasoned with all of that. Okay, it's 8-3 for the team throwing the Red Rocks. The yellow team is trying to slide their stones in there, and she actually slid right on through the house. Okay. Second Claire Bonin in the hack for Team Granite. I think she wants to put up a guard top of the house to protect what she has there. They're sitting two. Yes, the Red Rock at the back of the house is indeed biting on the 12th. They're on it. They're on it quick. They're on it early. The lead and the Vice, who are sweeping for the second. Oh, and the second is sort of pounding her head. Oh no, what did I do? I was light. Seconds don't like being light because we're used to take out weight. I often play second, and I know it's one of the most difficult shots is to throw a light weight, a guard weight after you throw a takeout. It's just human nature for your muscles to just not respond quite right. Anyhow, I'm sure they will overcome, and that serves as a nice long guard. Here we go, the lefty second from Bowling Green. She has delivered. Looks like she wants to get by this, see if she can come around there. It looks like she'll crash. She'll crash as long as she sticks around. That's the good news. Great job. Okay, let's have a little sixth end recap here on the first sheet. Schaffer's ahead of Wellington, a score of 10-0, and actually they have finished their game. So the first sheet's done. So they're off the ice. And then the second sheet, you know what's happening there. Third sheet, we've got Zeiswager versus Maier, and that game's a little closer. It's 6-3. Maier scored 2 in the last end, so the Red Rocks Zeiswager will have the hammer in this end, so we'll see who can capitalize on that. Sheet 4, we have the ladies in pink shirts. I believe they're throwing the Redstones. Yes, that's the neighbor team. And there I had 6-5. They were trailing 5-2, but they scored 4 in the second. And then the center team has been clawing back. So that is 6-5 for neighbor in the must be the 7th thing. They're going up, but well, it seems that the score hasn't been posted maybe for their 6th thing. So we'll see what happens once the skip's up there to post the score for us. Okay, back to our sheet 2. Live from Broomstones, Wayland, Massachusetts. Certainly glad you're along with us for the day. We hope you will tune in this evening and also Saturday, and certainly for the finals Sunday morning, bright and early at 8 a.m. and 12 noon. All 4 flights, all 4 of the events will have their finals on Sunday morning. So lots of curling still to happen. This is Friday and Valentine's Day. We hope you're either with or soon will be with someone special to you? Flowers or chocolates or a nice meal or just a nice relaxing evening? Our gals are going out. They are splitting into two, and they're going to the house parties this evening, and we will serve them homemade catered meals. And I heard there's strawberries dipped in chocolate. Gosh, Amy, you think they'll save one or two for us? We hope so. Yeah, we hope so. I'll ask Kathy. She's in charge of all that. Okay, so sheet 2. We've got Vice. I think her name is Leslie Cook. Yes. Oh, she's also a lefty. Teams have some lefties on there in their roster. She's trying to get in behind the pesky front stone. Will she slip on by? We hope so. Oh, just a nudge. So the red rock is indeed sitting one. Yellow is now second shot and even third. So on yellow, what you want to do is take out that red one or get rid of it, stick on the shooter and count 3. But we know there's lots of curling left. Here comes Elle, Beau, the skip. Tall and young, I could say how she looks. She says she's been curling for 8 years, so maybe she started in her mid-30s or something. Or sorry, her mid-20s. She's athletic, and she sits at the helm, so she's wise and also quite strategic. So we're glad she's along, joining us at the USWCA Bonspiel this afternoon. Okay, her rock, nicely sliding down the ice. Hasn't started to curl just yet. Will it bend? Will it bend? It's getting over. Oh, she wants the skip. Vice. Susan wants it to stop right on the 4-foot. Yes, they pegged that perfectly. That swung about 3 feet. That's a good curl on the ice. That's a good swing. The skips definitely have the ice read. They know what they're doing. They can really read the ice. Here comes our skip from the yellow team. Bowling green up the ice. Shiny patent leather curling shoes. Some tassels. It's great. She's dressed in a nice kilt. Some fun socks with red Valentine hearts on them. So we're certainly glad everyone is into the theme of this fine Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2014. 2/14/14. There you go. Amy McNary's in the hack, and she delivers. Nice shot. The front end's on it. Will they be able to take it in, drag it in to the button? And the front end's working hard. Looks like the rock won't get by. The red looks like they'll actually tap the red back, unfortunately. Now I think red is sitting 1 and 2. But yellow's 3, 4, and 5. So they're literally in the game. They need to get a couple of those yellow ones out of there. So they scored the last end, so they need the yellow team needs to score this in order to make it a game, in order to keep it as a game. It is a game with the back and forth, but before red can run away with it, yellow's got to get back in here for a couple shots right now. Let's see what they can do to stave off the attack of Elle. Beau. Here she comes. Delivery over hog line. Front end's calling wait. They are communicating with Susan Booth. Susan says, get on it, ladies, hurry hard. Front end's working. Stone's a little light. She'll get over the hog line. She won't bite or anything. She won't be in the house. Okay, red still sitting 2. Yellow sitting 3, 4, and 5. So, what's the strategy? If it were me, if it was me, gosh, I'd just go blast and get rid of those rocks. Can't score. There's around the button. Gonna have to hit and then stick. So she has to get it in just through that channel, right in through there. Just where's my teleprompter? Amy, we should be like TSN and Russ Howard, Vic Router, and we need our teleprompter next year, okay? For and Randy, we're looking at getting teleprompter. Draw on this game. Yes, he just laughs. They laugh at me. These technical people are always laughing. Come on. We'll see if we can do this without a teleprompter. And I can do to guide you through this game. Okay, yes. Mary's Rock has indeed taken out and moved back one of the yellows, one of her own. But what she did, it was actually very strategic. She got rid of that guard so she can now get through and put around. Nope, indeed, that was her last rock. Pardon me, I thought she had one more, but no. So, Redwoods have come to on that. She really could give it her best. She just couldn't get it by that lead red guard rock, which was very strategic for Elle. So that was the 7th inning. This is coming home in the 8th, so the Vices need to score a couple. Because there's, yes, the score for the 7th isn't up there yet. Eight and 2 would be 10-3 now. Okay, sheet 3. What's happening over on sheet 3 with the gals in the lovely teal uniforms here, or the teal matching vests? We have Team Maier, or Team Maier, leading Team Szymaszek. That's yellow leading red by a score of 6-3. In the 8th end, I believe. Nope, 7th. In the 7th. And then on sheet 4, on the far right-hand wall of our club, we have the team wearing the pink shirts and throwing the red rocks, Team Neighbor. They are leading 9-5, also in the 7th end. So the sheets 3 and 4 are in the 7th, but our sheet 2 is in the 8th end. They are coming home. Excellent competitions going on here. After this, the teams will be ranked, and we'll get our events and our flights set for tomorrow and for Sunday's games. Okay, Skip Elle making the call. She's asking her her lead, Barb Thompson. I think she's playing a takeout. She's not. She means business. She doesn't want them to hang around to score any, and that's the smart way to do it. Actually, Barb's shot went right on through. Right on through. My smartphone just beeped, and I see there's another winter weather warning for the area. It's a severe alert winter storm warning for Suffolk County. That's just east of where we are here. And it says, indeed, from 10 a.m. Saturday until 5 a.m. Sunday, winter storm warning in effect. National Weather Service in Taunton, Mass. has issued this warning for snow, which is in effect, as I said, Saturday morning until early Sunday morning. The East Coast and sort of that Rhode Island, Eastern Mass, and up the I-95 corridor will have this heavy snow accumulation, 6 to 10 inches. Oh, so don't put your shovels away yet, people. But Saturday afternoon and night, the temperatures will be in sort of the high 20s, so it won't be bitter cold. Certainly not warm, but won't be bitter cold. It says snow-covered roads will result in hazardous driving conditions. Blowing and drifting snow possible. Winds north, 10 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 35. And yes, so travel will be slow at best on the well-treated surfaces and quite difficult on any unplowed or untreated surfaces. So please, curlers, if you're listening to us out there to this webcast from the area, please be safe and get here early. No place right here for sleepovers, but there's lots of hotels close by. But yes, we hope you'll be able to join us here in our club at Broomstones Saturday and Sunday for the live games and the friendly yet competitive play here at Broomstones. Sheet 3, we are live. We have Team Beau leading Team Glowacki by a score of 10-3 in the 8th end. They're bringing it on home. Elle, the skip from the Granite Club in Seattle, has 8 years of curling experience. The Vice Susan has 37, and they've worked together for years, they say, as that back-end team. Bowling Green, Mary Glowacki, and Leslie Cook have combined 50 years of curling experience, so those ladies definitely know what they're doing. Okay, second, Claire Bonin in the hack. She delivers. Sizing it up. Will she get right through? She is going to go right through. Oh, she couldn't have done that if she'd have tried, you know? It was only about an inch either side, and she squeezed it right through. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes. They have a bit of a cushion. No one wants to get too comfortable, too confident. Hopefully this skip, Beau, can make up for that. Here's the lefty. Second, Martha Mozzarella. Her shot down, it looks like she wants to just to have a little guard, or no, a little nudge, or sorry, not guard, a little draw, but no, she nudged, but she moved hers ahead. Great shot there, or great result, Martha. You came up with the anticipated result. Okay, Vice Susan Booth is in the hack for the Granite team. The team looks great. They have some team unity in their bright, hot pink uniforms and black pants and skirt, matching black shoes. They look great, and they perform as a team as well. They're playing really well. They have good team communication. The front end speaks to the back end, and they're always in touch with the thrower, and also with the skip, with the weight, and the curl and the line. So they seem to really have that in sync, and it's certainly reflected in the game. Okay, third, Leslie Cook's shot just coming down. It looks like she wants to get rid of that red one on the outer rim and sit 3. Yes, in 3. Good news, good news. Okay, Susan Booth in the hack. She's in the hack. She is delivering. The front end has to scramble to keep up with it. It's a question of which one will she hit, not if, but which ones. Oh yes, she took the outermost. So their second shot, that's good. But skip Mary Glowacki, she hopefully called the takeout and stick. She wants to stick around. They earn that extra point. Now they indeed have the hammer. So if they can keep up this pattern of having 3 rocks into count, they'll be a little closer. 3 this end and 3 the next. And it's a whole new curling match. Here she comes. Here comes Leslie's shot. Down just outside the sweep line. There she is. It's indeed 3 counting. 4 yellow. Beau is strategizing with her Vice Susan Booth over exactly where they should hit this. It isn't a question of if to take out or not. That's definitely the call. It's just where do you want to put the broom? Where do you want to size up the swing on the ice, the curl? We've heard kudos for our ice tech and the ice house manager, Greg Eisenhower. He's done a fantastic job. The ladies have had nothing but kudos for Greg and his technical skill and the ice wizardry. The pebble is perfect. He's worked hard all week, at the start of the week, to keep it and get it clean, and everything just like also cleaning up the house, like a little extra paint and cleaning up at the end boards and posting some signs, but the ice is in first-rate, spectacular condition. And indeed, Skip Beau used that great pebble and the spectacular condition to make that great takeout, and she now sits one. Okay, so here's Mary in her lovely Valentine's Day sweetheart socks in the hack. It's 4 o'clock. We've been curling now for 2 hours. I imagine these ladies are getting a little tired. This will be their 3rd game of 2 days. Yeah, so they're hoping to all come away with a win. Well, Mary took no time at all. Like with Elle last time, they knew exactly the shot. It's just a matter of where will it hit. She wants a nose hit, as we call it. Oh, Mary, that's a miss. Right on through. Well, that's going to leave an opportunity. And sometimes don't want to give the other team an opportunity. Well, she just missed the weight. I think she had the line, but she had too much weight, so the darn rock wouldn't curl. Okay, here goes Elle down the street, the sheet. She's in the hack, and once again her lead and the front end, they prepare the rock for her, set it up so she saves time, doesn't waste time picking up and sliding it over, etc. She can get right into the hack, save those precious seconds. But as I mentioned before, this game is actually ahead of time because they're in their 8th inning, unless the teams are running in their they're also hitting, but therefore it skips stones, and the other teams are still on their lead or the second stones. Here we go. Beau's shot. Hers will stick around. Will the yellow rock roll wide? Yes, it will. No longer a counter. Still in the playing surface. But it went from 3 yellow to 2 red in a big hurry, didn't it, Amy? Wow. And 1 missed shot and 1 shot by a skip, and there you are. Going from sitting pretty to, oh, now what do I do? But Mary has a lot of experience, and she won't crumble. She knows what to do. Have her vice set it up so she can play for the takeout, maybe the double. Can't quite see from my vantage point, but will I have a look at the screen here? Yes, she's playing a takeout. She wants to hit that on the inside of that rock, so it will then ricochet over to the inside of the other rock, and maybe she can get a double. A little bit of a slider. Let's see if she can slide it on in there after the nice delivery. This is Mary's last rock. She's in the hack. And she has the hammer. Last rock. For the score, for the count. Front end's on it. The vice is hollering. We can hear it from here. Get out, ladies. Get on it. Get on it. You'll get one. Will you get the other? Oh! Keeps. We'll have to probably have a measure if the vices can't figure it out from our lofty perch. Gosh, Amy, can you tell? No, it might be yellow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think they called it one yellow. No, but they indeed are shaking up. Well, yellow had 3 rocks in the house for the last 2 shots, and then all of a sudden there was a miss and a takeout, and we know how quickly the game as well as the rocks can swing. So we will talk with our team here, the tech team, and see which sheets we want to swing over to. Amy, what's your choice? 3? Okay. Co-producers here. Amy Heldorf's at the helm, and she's doing a great job of keeping us informed and enlightened. So we have Schenectady 1 versus, it looks like Kettle Moraine. Kettle Moraine? Wisconsin, more cheeseheads in our midst. We love that. Schenectady is in obviously upstate New York. Gals are from Syracuse and Sand Lake and Fulton, Perth. Gals from Wisconsin.
I was just like, God, you're killing me. You're great.
Hartland, Delafield, and Hawaii. 78, 13, 91 years of curling experience. They take the cake. 48 years of curling experience. I think that is admirable. Okay, ladies, show us your stuff. So the team wearing the nice bright green vests and curling jerseys are for Yellow Rocks. They're trailing 8-6, coming home in the 8th end. And I think that was the skip, Dorothy Szymaszek. I'm not sure though. I just popped over here. I'll just have a chair. Yeah, they're falling off. It's light, so it'll just be one more guard. And maybe do a little tapping, you never know, huh? Okay. Dorothy back in the house, talking with her vice, Faye. Seems Dorothy ran a travel agency for 43 years. Well, she must have traveled around. It looks like she likes to boat. And I guess Dorothy's a Scot. She's been playing curling for a while, and she knows all the moves, so they say here. She likes to bust on Charlene all the time. That's great. It sounds like they have lots of fun together, and they've been playing together for 8 years. Wow, they know each other's curling ins and outs, all their woes, all the highs and lows. So. Nuances help in this game, and a little bit English on it as well, don't they? Okay, Faye is standing tall in the house, and here comes Dorothy. Okay, front end's on it. They're on it. Sweeping hard. Hurry hard, ladies. It's falling off. It's falling off. You look across the center line. A little nudge. Bump, bump, bump. Oh! Masterful. Masterful. Yes, they are cheering downstairs. You hear them? Cheering downstairs. I did. We got it. Wow. Nice call. Nice call. Nice call. Ladies, we got it on film. Nice call. Nice execution as well, shouldn't we say? And the fans go wild. Yes, in the peanut gallery, they're roaring. They're okay, they're setting up again in the 4th sheet. They're off for the 9th end, I guess. Yes, and the same on sheet number 3. Yeah. We may actually switch my mic cords here, fans, so I can see over. Well, you know, this is fine. I can see. I just wondered if there was a longer one, I wouldn't have to peer around the post here. But I can certainly see. Yeah, yeah. Yes, our photographer. Alejandro's on the ice, literally on the ice, taking pictures of the action shots. Okay. So here's our lead, Paula Lancaster from Syracuse. She throws with the stick. She likely has some bad knees and can't get down there, so they allow her to throw with the stick, but she hogged it, unfortunately. Oh no, that was maybe Irene, no? Gosh, which lead was that? I gotta look at these rocks. Just switching over from sheet to the sheet 3, I gotta figure out who's what color. Okay, that was indeed. Sheet 3, and it's Szymaszek up. A score of now just 8-7 in the 9th end. Oh, totally close. Which team's which? Yes, so Kettle Moraine is in Wisconsin. We believe they are throwing the yellow rocks today, right? No. Which team's which here? Any idea? I can't figure out which one's which. You thought I had it, but now I seem to be a little mixed up. I think the skip in the green who's in the house is Dorothy Szymaszek. But I'm not entirely sure. I think so. They're throwing yellow, maybe. There's some gals in pink shirts on this sheet and on the other sheet. We lost track of them all. Anyhow, now we have... and that's with Dorothy. Okay. So Judy Maier's in the green. Okay, I had them mixed up, and they're throwing yellow. Okay. These gals are in the red. Okay. Thank you, Amy, for sorting that out for us. So we've got Skip. Dorothy Szymaszek. She's in the house. She's calling in her team. Bring it in, she's saying. Tap that one back. There she goes. Dorothy sweeping that one out. Okay. these skips each have over 40 years of experience. I think that's why I couldn't figure out which one was which. And they have lots of playing time combined. Like I said, the one's 91 and the other's 54, 64, 90, 92. So they definitely have many years curling under their belt. So let's get back at this. So that was second Judy Stetna from Hartland, Wisconsin, and she's rolling some rocks down there. Her skip Judy is called curl right in behind, bring it around in behind. Little nudge, yep. I think she'll get the call. Okay. We have the second, Charlene Fitzgerald. Oh, she's a lefty. We've encountered 3 or 4 lefties here, just in these last few games. So. Across the hot line, going into the house, and she gets rid of the yellow and her shooter sticks. Who's shot rock here? It looks like yellow. And then it's close for second, not sure, but definitely yellow is the shot rock. Close. The others are within reach. So, we have in the hack, I think it's our vice Millie Beau. And she hails from Deerfield, Wisconsin. She's a retired teacher. She's been curling for 30 years, so she knows what to do. On the ice. Looks like she's tapping back. Another rock. Oh, I think she fell off and hit that red one. She didn't quite want that. She didn't quite execute that shot. I think it was a little light. I think it was on the broom, but a little light, so it curled just a little bit too much for her. Well, she'll correct that next time. Okay. Now we have Vice Faye Navrata. She's from Sand Lake, New York. She's using a stick and wearing her bright red grippers. We love that. Here on this Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2014. Nice shot. She's really giving it a good push. Lots of power behind that. Curling in just a little bit. Curling in enough. A little bump. Yep. I think she knocked some things around, but I do believe the yellow rock is shot rock. Oh no, the red one at the top. But she knocked the yellow out of contention there at the back, and she stuck around. Nice job. Okay. Yellow rocks. Vice, Millie Beau. Just off the center line. Will it curl? Will it curl? Front end's doing a great job of holding it. They're holding it. Curling a little bit at the hog line. Nose hit. She gets rid of the red, she moves it out of scoring contention, and she's now the counter. It's great when your shooter sticks around, and it counts. Even better. That's what we like. Okay, we're live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts. We're hosting the 66th annual USWCA National Bonspiel. We're hosting 28 teams from across the continent. We have 4 regions, Northeast, South, and West, and we're hosting, as I mentioned, 28 teams, 132 curlers, of course, some of their family and friends, and all of these Broomstones volunteers. I'm not sure how many volunteers, Amy, we have, but yeah, lots. Every day in the kitchen, every meal, we see at least 6, sometimes 8. Of course, there's the webcast team upstairs. There's all the teams working everything from the ice to the bar, to the draws, to scoring, to timing, cleanup. I would say total, easy 30 or 40 people are involved. The caterers, Kathy and Ann have been doing a great job catering, and everyone has been just pitching in. Of course, the final end is always a popular spot, and we're glad we have been able to entertain and to host our fellow curlers. Okay, here comes the skip, Judy Maier down the rink. Her team is behind in the score, just one, and they aren't sitting any, they aren't scoring any, so she needs to knock that red out so she can indeed be sitting two. If she can do that, and gosh, what a nice double be good. If she can hit that front red one at about 5:30, 5 o'clock or 5:30, that'll just nudge out the other red one. Okay, here she goes with the stick delivery. It's on the sweep line, the far side. The front end's on it. Hold it, ladies, hold it. You want to curl too much, don't over curl. No, she'll have more like a nose hit. She'll definitely get rid of the red one. She'll stick around. Yep. Okay. Well, yellow's now sitting one. It might be sitting two, but it looks like it's too close to call from our 40-foot house camera on the on the far sheet. Looks like red might be second, but definitely yellow is sitting one. That's what Skip likes to see when she walks down the other end. Okay, here we have the I think this is, well, now this is interesting. I think she's throwing Skip's rocks. You know what I mean, Amy? Sometimes they change the rules so that the Skip skips, but she doesn't throw Skip rocks. I believe Jackie is maybe throwing Skip's rocks. Or maybe that's Faye? I'm really just not sure who is throwing the skip stones down here. They seem to move around a little bit, which is fine. That's well within their prerogative. The skip has to skip, but she doesn't necessarily have to throw skip rocks. Okay, the yellow team, Team Maier, is definitely sizing it up. They're strategizing down there, trying to figure out, best opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice if they could take two? Yellow's hoping they can take two. They are sitting one. They're looking over to see who's two. It might just be red. Yeah. Talking about where to bring it in. Now, this is her last rock. Not the last rock at the end, but it is Judy's last rock, so she has to make this count. She wants to touch it, nudge out that red, and then stick around, and then force the team from Schenectady to be able to draw in, or to also throw a shooter that sticks. There's our photographer, Alejandro, making a great attempt to get some pictures in action. He's actually sliding under the hack on his knees on his one slider, so he's filming in motion. That's great. I've never seen that done before. Great job, Alejandro. He's one of our many volunteers, and he's actually taking pictures and printing them out, and they're up for sale here for each of the curlers. I don't know, $1 or $2 each or something, and That's great. So the gals can see their team in action. So, okay, here we go. Skip, Judy Maier. Her final rock. 9th end. A shot with her stick. It's on the sweep line. The front end's on it. Front end's on it. She has to get that, that back red rock. Yellow sitting 1. She needs 2. She needs 2. They're bringing it in. Nice job front end. Oh, a little tap back. No, a nudge. Oh, they have it. They're sitting 2. Nice job there, Judy. But she is in the open. Heck, she didn't even bother with those back ones. I was thinking about the back one. She just said, I'm going for the button. That's a wise Skip. You can tell she's been curling for 48 years. Me just, I don't know, 4 or 6 or 8 or 10 or something. But yes, she has the double digits behind her for experience. And it came through, definitely came through, as did that of her front end. So here we have Red Rock from Team Schenectady, upstate New York. This is it. Yellow sitting 2. So Red has to hit the yellow rock, which is on the rightmost portion of your screen, just halfway over the blue 4-foot, taking a big bite of the 4-foot, which she can hit and stick. She scores 1. She hit and roll, just as long as she doesn't go out any farther than that 8-foot. They're on it. They're on it. They're on it. She has to hit. Clean and stick. Unless she can draw in, but she's a little up speed for that. Looks like she may have it. Will she nudge? Will she stick? Will she stay in? What's the call, Amy? Hey, we're back live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts. I wouldn't say downtown, it's sort of out in the sticks a little bit, or the boonies. We're actually at 1 Curling Club Lane, just off of Rice Road and Highway 30, South Avenue, Palm Avenue, here in Wayland, Massachusetts. We're about 20 miles west of downtown Boston, of the Prue Center or the Tea Party boat, so you can find us out here if you want to come and join us. It's a free admission, and we would love to have new and experienced curlers come join us and cheer on our curlers. It's the USWCA 66th Annual National Bonspiel, and we're enjoying you being along with us today, and we're also enjoying hosting 28 teams from across the nation. Teams as far the northwest from Seattle, and as close to home as 2 teams here from our very own Broomstones. Thanks to our webmasters and our webcasters, Amy and Randy, and they're doing a great job of keeping us up and live, audio and also video. So here we have in 10th in, tie game. This is what you want to see. Excellent competition. Some teams coming back, scoring 1, scoring 2. And somebody, they scored 5 in the 7th in, but since then, it's been nibbling away. So, the team in the green jersey, so with that teal green, they brought it back last time. They came in with 1, tie it up. They're yellow. No, sorry, they're yes, they're indeed yellow, and the red team is in the hack, skipped by the Schenectady, New York, 43-year experienced skip Dorothy Szymaszek. She's calling for, it's sort of a controlled takeout. She has to get by that lead guard that's way over the top, just over the moraine is the sort of the remnants and the garbage rocks. The remainder is left when the iceberg scraped over the surface of the earth back several hundred ice ages ago, and the moraine is that trail of the talus. In other words, it's sort of all the rocks and the sand and the particles which scraped along weren't totally dissolved by the iceberg, and they're usually very fertile and very rich in the soil nutrients. So yes, I happen to be a grad of geography from McMaster University, and I learned all about moraines. So there's your little bit of trivia for the day, Amy and friends. Yeah, so back to curling. Speaking of ice and the ice ages, this is one for the ages here on sheet 3. The Schenectady team of Dorothy Szymaszek versus the Wisconsin team of Judy Maier, and they are tied, coming home in the 10th in, deadlocked at 8. So here we have the, I think it's the Vice, yes. It's our Vice, Millie Beau. The front end's on it. Stay on it, ladies, stay on it. Judy needs you to bring that right down, right in. Yes, a little tap, a little nudge. Yes. She says to stay off it, stay off it. Yep, stay off it. Wow. That's smart. Really smart. You split them. That's what she likes. Yep. There we go. Okay, they're all jockeying for position. Okay. We now have the the Vice Faye Navarano. She also uses a stick. This is her last shot. Coming down just outside of the sweep lines. Yeah. It's bending, it's bending. Looks like she wants a little tap. Will she get enough? Might not. Oh, yeah. Well, her shooter did not stick around, unfortunately. So, shooter came out. She goes in to sit third rock. But I do believe yellow's counting. Yeah, yellow's counting, and then red are 2 and 3. Judy is making her way down the ice, wearing the teal green outfit. She shoots with a stick. That's one of the rulings. I believe that curlers at this level can use a stick either once they reach a certain age or if they have bad knees. And oh, there you go. Randy has told me just as long as it's not international competition, they can use a stick. Right, or part of one, or should be leading up to one. Hey, there's her shot. Get it over. Come on, hurry hard, get it over. Sweep, lady, sweep. There, it's over. Not hogged. Okay, well, yellow is sitting 1. Well, I'm not sure who the fan favorites are. I think both teams have the same amount of cheering happening downstairs for them. We certainly hope they continue to play with great sportsmanship and with the great rivalry that it is. Wisconsin and upstate New York are known for their curling prowess here in the U.S., and they have most of the teams, along with Michigan and the Massachusetts, New England area. Everybody's smiling down there. They're laughing, having a great time. Everybody's really enjoying themselves. Oh, it looks like over on sheet 4, we're done. It's 10-7 for Team Neighbor. They were the ones wearing the pink shirts. Looks like they're done, and they won the last game. And I did the for whom I was doing this play-by-play, so that they're at least 2-0. You know that much. We'll see how the rankings fall out later. Anyhow, back to sheet 3 live in Broomstones. We have final rocks. This is the first rock of the Red Rocks team. She over the hog line. She hit the opposing teams, but not really any sort of change in the play or anything. I think she was off a little bit. She was narrow, so didn't get it through. And it just sort of moved around the guards and juggled around the guards a little bit. So now the Schenectady team is talking it over. Well, the Wisconsin team is talking it over. I can't keep these two straight here. The gals from Wisconsin are talking it over, wearing the green. Okay, the green state. There's a Judy walking down the other end, ready to throw her final rocks. And her vice, Millie Bouge. Combined, they have 78 years of curling experience, and we hope they even figure out something. They've likely played this strategy in this shot dozens of times before over the years. So there's Judy. Nice release. The front end's on it. No, but the vice is calling them off. Here she comes. Here she comes. We'll see. Bring it in. Bring it in. It looks a bit hot. It's a little hot. She wants it all the way back. Okay. Well. Last rocks. Yellow's sitting 1. That's the Wisconsin, the green team that just launched. But Judy's down at the other end because she knows it isn't over till it's over. It's definitely can't go into overtime. Somebody has to take one. Who will it be? Who will it be? Okay, the last draw in the 2 o'clock draw. We've been out here for 2 and almost 3/4 hours. Let's see what happens. Last stone, stone number 8. Yellow's sitting 1. Red team needs to bring it in. They're from upstate New York. They're going to bring it into the house. They need all of the forefoot, all of the blue circle, even to the button. Should be an easy draw. Right in. There's nothing blocking it. Does she have the weight? Yep. Up. Yep. Get on it. Get on it. What do you think? Here it comes. Here it comes. Is it heavy? Is it heavy? How is it? Too much? Too much? Yes, she's got too much. I think yellow takes 1. Wow, that's 1 for the ages, ladies. Nice job. Nice job. Yellow gets 1, and they win by 1 point, 9-8 in the 10th end. They actually brought it back and scored 5 in the 7th. So definitely either team was worthy of that victory. So we'll sign off now from Broomstones. Are there games at 6 and then 8:30? 5:30 and then 8:30. Okay, so this is Leah Hoover signing off with the team of Amy and Brian. Of course, the Ice House Master Greg. He's switching around all the scores, and we'll have the webcast back up at about 5:30.